Hey guys, how's it going? Today I am going to basically take my car in for kind of a minor service, which is it's not really a service in a sense where I'm not doing an oil change or anything like that, but it's more the fact that I need to probably get the brakes checked, probably get the pads replaced because I've driven this now for a couple of years as a daily driver. And also put some lowering springs in. Fortunately, I'll show you in a second, but fortunately we were able to get a really good deal on that because we don't have to really get any compressors or anything like that. It should just be a straight bolt in because all the hard stuff has been done for us. But before we head off, I need to probably pack up the car with all the stuff. So before I begin, probably just start the car up and probably move the car a bit forward. It's a bit noisy in the mornings, especially with the roof down, but we'll just move it forward. Or else I'm not able to access the boot. Okay, so I think we've got all we need here. So we've got the rear springs, the sensors that I need, well, the pressure sensors I need to change. There's 4 in there from forward, as rear springs, and I believe they're hats. I'll just a little bit dirty, so I'll chuck on some gloves. So the rear springs, a little bit hard to carry these with one hand and holding a camera. So just put this in the boot. Make sure they don't roll around, which is what they were doing when I brought them home the other night. I think I can lift this up with one arm. There you go, you can. So these are the front struts. As you can see, the good thing is, even though the jackets are a little bit wonky, they already have the lowering springs installed, and they're Ford performance ones, so they should be pretty decent. They're not coilovers, but they'll do the job. There we go. Okie dokie. Close the boot. Oh yeah, as you can see, my Supra is covered in a layer of dust because there's going to be some parts that we'll cover in a later episode that will probably go in there and give a lot of horsepower. Purrs, as they say. Do I need anything from here? No, I can just leave the glove here and we can be on our way. Oh, also, since we're here, I'll show you my little workshop. It needs a lot of work. So it's a bit of a storage bin at the moment, but we do have the shelving units from Bunnings, which is our local kind of like home tools or whatever, Walmart or whatever you call it in the States. But as you can see, those shelving units will probably go all around the wall there near the tool chest, and I also need to clean up some of those boxes there because, like I said, it's just becoming a bit of a storage container, and it's not really helpful to do anything in here other than the fact that we're just dumping stuff in here and it's no use. And also my little transport trolley to carry any heavy stuff out from the secure parking that I have. All right, so let's get on our way, and I'll see you in a bit.
Go straight onto Hillcrest Avenue.
Roads. So we're back onto one of the main arterials now, and wasn't paying attention to the GPS. That's okay, it's a nice day to go for a bit of an extra long drive, but we don't want to get there too late.
Gregory Hills Drive. Then turn left onto Homan Circuit.
Sorry GPS, I need to take the next left because I completely missed this turn.
Exit to the left.
Here we are.
Then at the roundabout, turn left. At the roundabout, turn left onto Lasso Road. At the roundabout, turn left onto Central Hills Drive. At the roundabout, turn left onto Central Hills Drive.
Alright, here we are, nearly there. Just need to cross an intersection.
In 300 meters, turn left onto Hoban Circuit.
There's some really nice buildings out here. And there's an autobahn. And Frangos, I think. I think that might be Frango. Not sure. tyreplus Gregory Hills. Looking forward to them
Turn left.
doing stuff on my car again. Much excitement. Check this baby out. Such a nice Mustang. It does get tracked pretty regularly, so that's why there's a bit of front damage, but it is a really nice car that gets driven really hard. Look at that. Compared to mine, which is a dirty little thing, but she does go on drives, and I haven't driven her in a few months, so that's why she's getting a bit of love today in regards to brakes, suspension, and those damn tire sensors. Yeah, grab those. Okay, so we've done our thing. It's now 8:45. Same day still. It's been a long day, just getting the car ready and stuff like that. Long day because we just took a while to actually get the front brakes for the Brembos because they ordered in the wrong one. So I was supposed to be done by 2, and we didn't finish up, and I didn't finish up there until probably 5, which sucks, but you know, that's all part and parcel of, you know, working on cars, whether it's modifying or just servicing them. Shit happens sometimes and you just get stuck doing things. So yeah, so also basically took the car for a bit of a clean. Just wait for our neighbors to go. But yeah, I can show you the old suspension from the car. So the good thing is that I'm able to keep the stock suspension, and as you can see, it's all here. Not too sure if the camera can pick that up, but that's the old ones there. You can tell it because it has black springs, which seems to be the common thing when you put on stock suspension. Black springs, awesome. Whereas the blue ones, if you notice, they were blue. So yeah, okay, so let's check out the car now. So basically I gave it a bit of a quick wash. We are in water restrictions, so I had to use reclaimed water. Fortunately I do have a water pressure washer, so I didn't have to use too much water because I've been collecting rain since, well, it's been bucketing down here for at least, you know, a week or so, so I was pretty fortunate enough to wash the car. And the cool thing is that it's actually come out pretty decently. Now, it's a little bit crap. I've only just done pretty much, in a sense, a bit of a snow job, but, you know, it's gotten rid of that dirt layer which has been sitting on it for the past few months. Now, normally, I would probably say that this is not as clean as I would want it because there's still some spots here, but these type of things, like, you know, little tar marks or whatnot, can be resolved through a bit of a sponge and bucket, basically using the 2 bucket technique. But since it's already 8:45, I haven't had the chance to do that. So as you can see, there's still some tar here or whatnot, and also some spots on the back. Maybe I'll just go grab the work light and we can probably see a bit better. Oh, okay, that's right. So you can see here there's some spots still on the spoiler. I'm not too sure if you can see that, but there we are. It's not as glossy as I would want it, but like I said, this was pretty much, you know, I'd say, yeah, 6 months of dirt just sitting in the garage and just giving it a bit of a snow job spray wash. So basically on my car there is a ceramic coat, which is what makes it easy to clean. This was done by Body Armor 9H. It's a company that my friend Frank runs, highly recommended. And he's actually done my car twice now because I had some surface scratches from a bit of an incident mid last year. So he's fixed that up and it's still come out pretty nice. The cool thing is that I've never had to really wax the car. I hate waxing because it's a bit of a waste of time, especially how I treat my cars. As you can see here, basically, you know, I do drive them and whatnot, and sometimes, especially with the Supra, it just tends to sit in the garage for long periods. But I do want to put a ceramic coat on the Supra because I think the clear coat's pretty much gone, but I think it just needs to be, it needs to have a bit of a closed door respray before, you know, I attack it with a ceramic coat or whatnot. The body is not 100%. I have owned this car for, I think now just under 20 years. But, you know, I really can't complain. But compared to the Mustang, which does have ceramic coat, it just makes it so much easier. Just basically just using the pressure hose and a sponge, and it comes out pretty showroom condition. Now, so our little adventure here, basically, if you remember, this was much higher. So now I can only really fit, well, I can't even fit 2 fingers there. It's basically 1.5. But it just really closes the gap. I didn't want to go too low because, you know, going too low makes the car a little bit not functional, especially with Sydney traffic and the love of the speed bump around here. Similarly, my Supra's height is very similar. As you can see, 2 fingers. I can't fit that in the rear, and also at the front where it's a little bit wider, but the guards are a little bit more shallower. The difference between the Mustang and the Supra is that this has coilovers, whereas this one has just got Ford Performance lowering springs. I kept it as springs because it was a bit more practical from a day-to-day basis, whereas the Supra is more of a weekend type of thing. I was gonna run my finger there and probably just ruin the paint even further, so I'll leave that for now, but we will have a look at that in our future episode. Shout out to Scott. Next level episode. Next level motorsport. Next level episode. I was listening to Craig David on the radio before. So yeah, so there's a Supra. It's all ready pretty much for the Snowy Mountains for this weekend. We did the brakes, like we did the new brake pads. Idiot me forgot to bring also the rotors. This is how tight I am now. Not trying to show it, but I am exhausted. It's just been a long day, just waiting in a basically in a mechanic area, and you know, just hoping that everything went smoothly, and it did. Thanks to John at Tire Power. So yeah, but yeah, it's pretty much ready. So like I was saying, new brake pads. He did say that I do need some new rear rotors, which I do have spare in the back there. I should have just brought them today and they could have fitted it on, but I'll do that next time when I head down there, or I'll take it to my other mate. He did the brake upgrade for the Mustang last year as well. So brakes done. I got new tire pressure sensors because it's just throwing up error codes on the dash, which is not fun. And also finally we also got, like I was saying, the lowering springs. So long day, few big jobs that was done at John's shop, which I have to say thank you. You guys are awesome. And yeah, in the next episode we'll probably do the Snowy Mountains. So I'll catch you tomorrow. Peace.